Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Let's encode the logic. I hope you are doing good. In this video, we are going to discuss about a program that was sum of digits in a number. So without making any delay, let's quickly jump into the discussion. Let us say if n equal to 123, then sum of digits equal to 1 plus 2 plus 3, which is equal to 6. If n equal to 92,538, then sum of digits is 9 plus 2 plus 5 plus 3 plus 8, which is equal to 27. Okay, if n equal to 1000, then sum of digits equal to 1 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0, which is equal to 1. So we need to write a program to find out the sum of digits of a number. So what we are doing in a number, we are extracting the digits and we are adding them, right? If you see in 123, we are extracted 1 and then 2 and then 3 and then we added them, right? So what we need to do, we need to extract the digits. Now the question was how we can extract the digits. Okay, now let's see the logic for this. Let us say I have a number which is equal to 123. Okay. Now, in this number, we can extract the last digit very easily. Okay, let's do n mod 10, which is equal to 123 mod 10. Right? Okay, let's do that. So, 10 12s are 120, right? Now, my remainder was 3. Now, if you see, I got my last digit, right? Which is equal to 3. Both are same, right? So, if you do n mod 10, you will get last digit very easily. So, now how to get the second last digit? Nothing but this 2. If you observe the quotient of 123 mod 10, that was 12, right? Which is the remaining number, right? That was 12. Now, what we need to do? We need to do 12 mod 10. Okay, let's do that. 10 and then 12. So, 10 ones are 10, right? So, the remainder is, now, if you observe, the remainder of 12 mod 10 is equal to the second last digit, right? Now, we extracted 2 also. If you observe the quotient of 12 mod 10, that was 1, right? Which is the remaining part. Now we will again do 1 mod 10. Right. Okay, let's do that. 10 1 0. So which is equal to 0. And this was 0. And the remainder was 1. Right? So now if you observe, which is the third last digit, right? That was 1. Now the 1 is also extracted. Now what we need to do? We need to add all these numbers, right? We will do 3 plus 2 plus 1, which is equal to 6. So this is the logic. Now we will get the reminders by doing n mod 10, right? And we will get the quotient by doing n by 10, right? Now let's write the code for it. So before diving into the coding part, let's figure out the logic in simple words. At first, we need to take the input. The input was n, right? Later, the logic part. So what we are doing? We are extracting the numbers. So for that, we are iterating till number of digits. So if you see, if n equal to 123, we iterated 3 times, right? If n equal to 92,538, then we will iterate for 5 times. And also in the first iteration, my n will become 123. And in the second iteration, my n will become 12. And in the third iteration, my n will become 1. And in the fourth iteration, my n will become 0, right? While iterating on the number, we will implement this logic. Since we are iterating on a number, we need to use loops. And we have for loop and while loop. And for the for loop, we need to have a sequence, right? If you observe, is there any sequence that we have? No, right? So we can't use a for loop to implement this. So we can use a while loop. And coming to the printing part, while iterating on the number, we will add all these reminders to a variable. And finally, we will print that variable after the iterations. Okay, now let's write the code for it. Let me keep a comment first. Right, now we need to take the input. That was n equal to int of input of enter a number. Later we need to use a while loop, right? Okay, let's figure out the condition later. Let's focus on the logic part. So what we are doing? We are finding out the remainder when n is divisible by 10, right? Remainder equal to n mod 10, right? Later, what we need to do? We need to add that remainder to a variable, right? So let's take answer and we need to initialize the answer equal to 0 because we are adding the remainder to answer, right? That's why we need to initialize the answer as 0. And then answer equal to answer plus remainder, right? And then what we are doing? We are making the quotient as n, right? In the first iteration, my n was 123. In the second iteration, my n was 12. Nothing but the quotient, right? How we find out the quotient? We will do n by 10, right? So quotient equal to n by 10, right? And what we are doing? We are making that quotient as n, right? So n equal to quotient, right? So instead of writing in these two lines, we can write n equal to n by 10. Now what we are doing with this n? We are again performing modulo of 10, right? So again, we will perform n mod 10. And with that remainder, we will append that to answer, right? And again, we will make this quotient as n. So that is what repeating. So this is the while block logic. Now we need to figure out the while condition. Where does the while loop needs to go till? So if you observe, in the third iteration, my n equal to 1, and then we performed n mod 10, and my remainder was 1, and later my quotient was 0. And in the fourth iteration, my n has become 0, right? And then there is no need to go for further iterations, right? When my n will become 0, I need to stop iterating, right? My condition will be if n not equal to 0. So this is the condition. So at first I will check, is 123 is not equal to 0? Yes, it was true. 123 is not equal to 0, right? Then it will go through this block. And then my n will become 12. Is 12 not equal to 0? Yes, it's true. Then again this block will be executed. And then I will check, is 1 not equal to 0? Yes, it's true. And then my n will become 0, right? I will check, is 0 not equal to 0? It was false, right? Then I will stop iterating on the loop. So this is the logic part. Now we need to print the answer, right? Let's print that. Print sum of digits equal to answer. And one more thing, in Python, we need to do float division to get the precise value. So this is the code. Let me run the program and we'll see the output. Okay, I will give 123. So sum of digits equal to 6, right? Okay, let me run this program again. I will give 925 and then 37. So which is equal to 26. Okay, let me run this program again. So this time I will give 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, which is equal to 11, right? So if you see, sum of digits equal to 11. Okay, working fine. Okay, let us say I want to print my number like sum of digits of number is. Okay, let me run this program and we'll see the output. So if you see, sum of digits of 0 is 6, but I want my output be like sum of digits of 123 is 6. To get that, let's restore the value of n in num, in some other variable, and we will do sum of digits of num is answer. Okay, now let's run this program. Now let's give 123. So if you see, sum of digits of 123 is 6. So this is the standard way of writing sum of digits in a number program, guys. So that's it about today's video, guys. That was sum of digits in a number. I hope you liked this video and thank you for watching. Hey folks, if you enjoyed this coding tutorial and found it helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Share it with your fellow coding buddies, drop a comment with your thoughts or questions, and of course, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest content. Your support means a lot and it helps our community grow. Happy coding!